Avatar The Last Airbender. I recently watched this show for the first time and then rewatched it, and considering the fact that I rewatched it, that should tell you that I fucking love this show. And I am mad I did not watch it when I was younger. There are 3 really good seasons, in my personal opinion, and that's also the popular opinion. But there wasn't a 4th. But the creators actually heavily considered there being a 4th one. So why wasn't there? Well, that's what we're going to talk about. Hi guys, DPX here, and I am the In-Depth Detective. Welcome to the show with that same name. Today we look at why there wasn't a 4th season of Avatar The Last Airbender. Before we get started, you know what to do. Be sure to like this video, subscribe if you're new, turn on notifications, and leave a comment, and you'll be a loyal subscriber. Avatar The Last Airbender started on February 21st, 2005, and finished July 19th, 2008, with 61 episodes in that 3.5-year time span. And I must add that it was finished, not discontinued. The directors Michael Dante DiMartino and Brian Konietzko had a story and a clear goal throughout the whole series, and by the finale, the goal was reached. They had only really planned for 3 seasons. And yeah, Aang defeated the Fire Lord, Zuko and Katara defeated Azula, Zuko became Fire Lord, Sokka, Toph, and Suki took down the Fire Nation airships, and Katang, happened. DiMartino and Konietzko, as well as many fans, believe that that was the satisfying conclusion. However, an idea eventually popped up. It is worth noting what Season 4 was going to be about. While the finale concluded many things while also leaving some doors open for the comics and novels, the 4th season of Avatar The Last Airbender would have been about Azula, and she would have gone through a redemption arc that was said to possibly have been even stronger than Zuko's. If you were to ask me, that does sound pretty interesting, as Azula was a really major antagonist throughout seasons 2 and 3, and didn't really show any signs of weakness or defeat till the end of the series, with her going mental in the finale. According to the show's writer Aaron E. Hayes, I'm sorry if I butchered that, Zuko would have guided Azula similar to how Iroh did for Zuko. However, a certain movie was being made by a certain M. Night Shyamalan. M. Night Shyamalan had a live-action movie adaptation of the series in production, and that sort of got in the way of a 4th season of Avatar The Last Airbender. However, M. Night himself didn't put the end to the 4th season, as according to Aaron E. Hayes, Shyamalan actually wanted to see a 4th season, seeing how he was a fan of the series, which made him want to do the movie in the first place. But Brian Konietzko and Michael Dante DiMartino wanted the movie to go forward. So there was an agreement. If the live-action adaptation did well, a 4th season would go forward. But with Avatar being stripped from the name, M. Night Shyamalan's The Last Airbender was released in theaters on June 30th, 2010. It bombed. The movie had a budget of $150 million but made $318.7 million. at the box office. Wait, isn't that more? Well, I didn't mean financially. Oh boy, because critically, the movie is universally hated. No, despised, grieved upon by fans and non-fans of the show alike. From the voices of many, the problems include of whitewashing, changing characters' names, poor acting, poor cinematography, and rushing through the whole movie. And I probably didn't even scratch the surface there. M. Night Shyamalan himself even admits that the movie wasn't good simply by just saying that he wasn't up to the task. Arguably the most famous movie critic ever, Roger Ebert, in a review stated, "The Last Airbender is an agonizing experience in every category I can think of and others still waiting to be invented." Yeesh. The movie sits at a Metacritic score of 20%, an IMDb score of 4.1%, or 4.1 out of 10, my bad, and a Rotten Tomatoes score of only 5%. Even Brian Konietzko and Michael Dante DiMartino, whose input went mostly ignored during the movie's production, were saddened by how the movie turned out.
The only thing that can be said, it was a wasted opportunity.
Yeah.
It was just a wasted opportunity. And I mean wasted, like money wasted, time
People's
wasted.
time,
It's just it wasted the potential for our project.
Yeah.
It was just a waste.
All this negative reception to the movie put an end to not just the planned trilogy of movies, but also the 4th season of the show. If you were to ask me, while my only real issue with the series is that it ended, and I would love to see more of these characters and everything, which 4th season would have probably delivered, I am kind of happy that the conclusion is the conclusion, if you know what I mean. However, the real downer here is the movie. There's way more to be said about the movie, like not just my opinion on the movie, but also what went wrong behind the scenes. That can even get its own episode. Who knows? There's one good thing to come out of there not being a 4th season and the movie being hated. It's that this motivated Konietzko and DiMartino to get started on The Legend of Korra, which happens to be coming to Netflix in a month, just announced at the time recording yesterday. Did not intend for that timing.
But yeah, it definitely, I think that experience gave us a little extra like motivation to write Korra ourselves and just say like, you know what, we're gonna do this right.
While there's no more YouTube polls, I want you to comment now the question of the day, or your answer. Do you think there should have been a 4th season, or do you think that the series should have just ended the way it did? Let me know in the comments below. Anyways, be sure to like this video, come subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next time. See ya.